If you wake up every morning with stiff knees, aching hips, or that familiar morning soreness that makes the first few steps feel like walking on rusty hinges, this video is for you. Because today, we're talking about one simple breakfast addition, just one, that can help reduce joint pain, not for an hour, not for a moment, but all day long. I'm Dr. Emily Carter, and after more than 20 years caring for older adults, I've learned something important. Joint pain isn't just about age. It's about inflammation, the slow, quiet kind that builds overnight and greets you first thing in the morning. Many seniors assume it's just aging, but the truth is, the foods you choose at breakfast can either turn that inflammation on or turn it off before your day even begins. And here's the hopeful part. You don't need a complicated diet. You don't need expensive supplements. You don't need to overhaul your entire morning routine. You simply add one powerful ingredient, something easy, affordable, and proven, to the breakfast you're already eating. And when you do, the difference can feel almost unfair. Joints that were stiff begin to loosen. That grinding feeling in your knees softens. The ache in your hands doesn't flare up as intensely. Your steps feel a little lighter, your movements a little smoother, and your whole morning becomes easier. In today's video, I'll show you exactly what this ingredient is, why it works so well for aging joints, the science behind its anti-inflammatory power, and the simple ways to add it to your breakfast without changing anything else you enjoy. 1. Tart cherry. Concentrate, the morning anti-inflammatory booster that softens joint pain all day. If you wake up every morning feeling stiff, whether it's your knees, your hips, your lower back, or even your hands, you're not imagining it. Overnight, inflammation naturally rises in the joints, especially for adults over 60. This is why those first few steps out of bed often feel like your joints need a moment to wake up before you do. But there's something incredibly gentle and surprisingly powerful that can help ease that inflammation long before it ruins your day. Tart cherry concentrate. Not fresh cherries, not sweet cherry juice, but the concentrated extract, the same form used in medical studies, and the one that actually delivers results for aging joints. Tart cherry concentrate is rich in a group of compounds called anthocyanins, natural pigments that reduce inflammation in a way very similar to ibuprofen, but without the stomach irritation, without the blood pressure spikes, and without the risks that come with long-term use of pain medications. This is one of the reasons so many researchers call tart cherries nature's arthritis support. When you take just 1 tablespoon of tart cherry concentrate with breakfast, stirred into warm water, mixed into oatmeal, or even added to yogurt, your body absorbs those anthocyanins quickly. Within an hour, they begin reducing inflammatory markers in the blood. And the effect doesn't fade away after breakfast. It continues working for many hours, often giving seniors a full day of relief. One of the things I love about tart cherry concentrate is how gentle it is on the body. Many older adults can't tolerate NSAIDs anymore because of stomach issues, kidney concerns, or interactions with medications like blood thinners. Tart cherries offer a natural alternative that helps calm inflammation without causing irritation, and the benefits extend beyond the joints. Tart cherry concentrate helps improve sleep quality, which is deeply connected to joint pain. Adults over 60 often struggle with restless sleep, lighter sleep, or frequent waking, all of which increase inflammation. Tart cherries naturally boost melatonin and help regulate the sleep cycle. Better sleep at night means less inflammation, less stiffness, and less pain in the morning. It becomes a beautiful cycle. Better mornings lead to better evenings, and better evenings lead to better mornings. Another remarkable benefit involves muscle recovery. As we age, muscles take longer to heal from even small movements, lifting groceries, gardening, cleaning, or simply walking more than usual. Tart cherry concentrate helps protect muscle fibers from microdamage, which means less soreness, fewer flare-ups, and steadier mobility throughout the day. But perhaps the most meaningful benefit is how quickly older adults feel the difference. Many seniors tell me that after just a few mornings, their joints no longer ache as intensely when they step out of bed. The stiffness softens. Their hands feel easier to move. They can walk to the kitchen without that uncomfortable warming up phase their joints used to demand. Something as simple as pouring a tablespoon of tart cherry concentrate into their breakfast becomes a moment of self-care, a small ritual with a surprisingly big impact. And that's the beauty of this addition. It's simple, it's fast, it's gentle, and it works with your body, not against it. 2. Hydrolyzed collagen powder, the joint cushioning, mobility-boosting protein. Your breakfast has been missing. For most older adults, joint pain doesn't appear suddenly. It builds slowly, day after day, year after year, as the body silently loses something essential. Collagen, the protein that keeps your joints cushioned, your cartilage strong, and your connective tissues flexible. By the time you reach 60, your collagen levels may have dropped by more than 30 to 40%. And that loss shows up every morning when you feel stiffness in your knees, tightness in your hips, or that familiar crackling sensation when you first stand up. This is why adding hydrolyzed collagen powder to your breakfast is one of the simplest, most effective changes you can make for joint health. Hydrolyzed collagen isn't just regular protein. It's collagen that has been broken down into tiny peptides, small enough for the aging digestive system to absorb easily and send directly to your joints. Unlike other proteins, which get used for general energy, hydrolyzed collagen travels specifically to areas that need repair: cartilage, ligaments, tendons, and the connective tissue that supports every joint in your body. When you stir 1 scoop of unflavored hydrolyzed collagen into oatmeal, scrambled eggs, yogurt, or even your morning tea or coffee, your body begins absorbing those peptides immediately. Within a few hours, they're already helping rebuild the cushion inside your joints, the same cushion that prevents bones from grinding against each other. And this rebuilding effect continues all day. One of the most important benefits for seniors is how collagen helps reduce morning stiffness. That tight, uncomfortable feeling that makes walking difficult during the first hour of the day often comes from worn-down cartilage and inflammation in the joint lining. Collagen peptides help restore hydration and elasticity inside those tissues, making the first steps of the morning feel smoother, more controlled, and far less painful. Collagen also helps strengthen the muscles around the joints, which is crucial after age 60. Most people focus on cartilage when they think about joint pain, but weak muscles make joints work harder, increasing pain and wear. Collagen provides the amino acids your muscles need not only to stay strong, but also to recover more quickly from everyday movements like gardening, climbing stairs, or carrying groceries. Another benefit many seniors appreciate is improved posture and balance. Collagen supports ligaments and tendons, giving the body more stability. For older adults who experience wobbliness or fear of falling, this added stability can make a remarkable difference in confidence and mobility. Digestive health also improves. Many seniors struggle with bloating, acid reflux, or slow digestion, issues that inflammation and aging cartilage often aggravate. Hydrolyzed collagen helps strengthen the lining of the gut, reducing irritation and making breakfast easier on the stomach. A healthier gut means less inflammation overall, which directly benefits the joints. And unlike flavored collagen creamers or supplements with additives, unflavored hydrolyzed collagen blends into breakfast without changing taste, texture, or calories. It simply disappears, quietly doing its work while you enjoy the breakfast you already love. What makes this addition especially meaningful is how many seniors feel the difference within weeks. They describe easier mornings, better flexibility, less grinding in the knees, and a greater sense of physical confidence. It's not a miracle cure, but it is one of the most powerful tools we have for helping the aging body stay strong, mobile, and pain-free. 3. Hemp hearts, lightly toasted. The omega-rich breakfast topper that lubricates stiff joints after 60. If your joints feel dry, tight, or creaky in the morning, especially your knees, hips, or lower back, it's often a sign that your body is low in omega-3 fatty acids, one of the most important nutrients for joint lubrication and inflammation control. And while many seniors know about fish oil, far fewer realize there's a simple, delicious, plant-based way to support their joints every morning. Lightly toasted hemp hearts. Hemp hearts alone are already rich in omega-3s, protein, magnesium, and anti-inflammatory compounds. But when you lightly toast them for just 2 to 3 minutes, their natural oils become more bioavailable, meaning your body can absorb and use them more effectively. This tiny step changes everything for the aging joints. You can sprinkle toasted hemp hearts on yogurt, oatmeal, cottage cheese, fruit bowls, or even mix them into scrambled eggs. And what they give your body is extraordinary. First, they help lubricate the joints. Omega-3s from hemp hearts increase the production of synovial fluid, the natural oil inside your joints that keeps them moving smoothly. Seniors often say their legs feel less rusty or more fluid after adding hemp hearts to breakfast each morning. That's because the joints are literally gaining more natural lubrication from the inside out. Second, hemp hearts reduce inflammation, one of the biggest causes of daily joint pain. Their omega-3s help calm swelling in the joint lining, while their gamma-linolenic acid, GLA, helps block inflammatory enzymes that trigger stiffness and soreness. For older adults who struggle with osteoarthritis, this can make a noticeable difference in comfort throughout the day. Hemp hearts are also an excellent source of magnesium, a mineral older adults are often deficient in. Magnesium helps relax tight muscles around the joints, improves nighttime recovery, and reduces morning stiffness. Many seniors unknowingly experience extra joint pain simply because their muscles are tense from low magnesium levels. Another remarkable benefit comes from their complete protein. Hemp hearts contain all 9 essential amino acids. This helps maintain the strength of the muscles surrounding your joints. And strong muscles mean less pressure on your knees, hips, and spine. Even simple activities, like getting out of a chair, walking up steps, or bending to pick something up, become easier when the muscles are supported with good quality morning fuel. Toasted hemp hearts also support bone health. They're rich in phosphorus and minerals that help reinforce bone density. For older adults concerned about joint pain related to bone thinning or mild osteoporosis, this nutrient combination is incredibly valuable. What seniors love most, however, is how easy hemp hearts are to use. No capsules, no pills, no complicated prep. Just take a small handful, about 1 tablespoon, toast them lightly in a dry pan for a minute or 2, and sprinkle. That's it. The flavor becomes warm, nutty, and slightly buttery. Many older adults find that toasting helps digestion as well, making them easier on the stomach compared to using them raw. There's a sense of comfort in knowing that something so small, so simple, and so gentle can support your joints so effectively. And when you add hemp hearts to your breakfast consistently, you're not just reducing pain for today, you're strengthening your joints for the years ahead. 4. Pineapple bromelain powder, the morning enzyme that reduces swelling and softens. Joint stiffness. All day. If your joints tend to swell, your knees feel puffy, your fingers look fuller in the morning, or your ankles feel tight after sitting, you're experiencing something many older adults face: inflammatory swelling inside the joint space. It's the kind of swelling that isn't dramatic but quietly makes movement harder, walking more uncomfortable, and mornings much more challenging. This is exactly where bromelain becomes one of the most effective breakfast additions for seniors. Bromelain is a natural enzyme found in pineapples. But here's the important part. You cannot get enough bromelain from eating pineapple alone. The enzyme lives mostly in the core, and it breaks down in the digestive system before your joints ever receive the benefits. That's why using bromelain in capsule powder form, the kind you can open and sprinkle directly onto your breakfast, is so powerful. It gives you the therapeutic dose used in medical research, and your body absorbs it much more effectively. When you sprinkle bromelain powder onto yogurt, oatmeal, cottage cheese, smoothies, or even a warm cup of tea next to your breakfast, it begins helping your joints in 3 remarkable ways. First, it reduces inflammatory swelling. Bromelain naturally breaks down fibrin and inflammatory proteins that cause puffiness and stiffness in the joints. Seniors with knee osteoarthritis often describe feeling less swollen, lighter, or less tight within just a couple of weeks of morning use. Second, bromelain helps improve circulation inside the joint. When swelling goes down, blood flow to the cartilage and surrounding tissues improves, bringing in oxygen and nutrients that help repair microdamage. This is one of the reasons movement feels smoother and less restricted during the day. Third, bromelain supports pain reduction. Studies show that bromelain can reduce joint pain comparably to certain over-the-counter pain relievers, but without the stomach irritation, kidney strain, or long-term side effects. For older adults who cannot tolerate NSAIDs, bromelain becomes an incredibly gentle alternative. Another hidden benefit is its impact on digestion. As we age, the stomach produces fewer digestive enzymes, which leads to slower digestion, bloating, and increased inflammation, which then worsens joint pain. Bromelain supports the breakdown of protein and helps reduce gastrointestinal inflammation. Seniors with both joint pain and digestive discomfort often experience improvement on both fronts. Bromelain also helps reduce muscle soreness, which indirectly supports the joints. When the muscles around the knees, hips, and spine are sore or inflamed, they pull on the joints, increasing discomfort. Bromelain helps these muscles recover faster, making walking and standing far more comfortable. The beauty of the capsule form is its simplicity. There's no strong flavor, no difficult preparation, no complicated instructions. Just open one capsule and sprinkle its powder onto your breakfast. It blends right in and disappears, yet its effects can last for hours. 5. Black sesame paste, the ancient joint-nourishing breakfast. Add-on that keeps your knees and hips moving smoothly. There is a quiet kind of joint pain that many older adults describe. Not sharp, not dramatic, but a deep, dull ache inside the knees or hips that seems to settle in more stubbornly with each passing year. It's the kind of pain that makes getting out of bed slower, climbing stairs more tiring, and long walks feel less inviting than they used to. For that type of pain, the slow, aging-related stiffness, one of the most comforting and effective breakfast additions is black sesame paste. This isn't a trendy superfood or a complicated supplement. It's a simple, traditional food used for centuries in Asian cultures to support the joints, bones, and circulation, especially in adults over 60. And now, thanks to grocery stores like Whole Foods, H-Mart, and even Amazon, it's easier than ever for seniors in the U.S. to incorporate into breakfast. What makes black sesame paste so effective for joint pain comes down to 3 powerful benefits. First, black sesame is incredibly rich in sesamin, a natural compound shown to reduce inflammation inside the joints and protect cartilage from breakdown. For seniors dealing with osteoarthritis or morning stiffness, sesamin helps soothe the lining of the joints and calm the chronic inflammation that builds up overnight. Second, black sesame seeds are one of the most concentrated natural sources of calcium, magnesium, and zinc, the very minerals older adults need to maintain strong bones and smooth joint movement. Many seniors unknowingly struggle with mineral deficiencies because absorption decreases with age. Black sesame paste provides these minerals in a form the body recognizes and uses easily. Calcium supports bone strength. Magnesium relaxes tight muscles and improves mobility. Zinc helps repair joint tissue and reduce inflammation. Together, they create a foundation for better joint comfort throughout the day. Third, black sesame paste is rich in healthy fats, including omega-6 and omega-9 fatty acids that help warm the joints and improve circulation. Many seniors describe their knees feeling cold in the morning, a subtle sign that blood flow has slowed. Black sesame gently improves circulation to the lower body, helping the knees and hips feel more flexible and stable when you start moving. What surprises many older adults is how easy black sesame paste is to use. Just 1 teaspoon stirred into oatmeal, or spread on a slice of whole grain toast, or mixed into a warm breakfast bowl, and it adds a rich, nutty, comforting flavor while delivering deep nutritional support. There's also a beautiful emotional aspect to it. Black sesame paste has a warm, earthy aroma that feels soothing, like something your grandmother might have prepared long ago. It brings a sense of care, grounding, and nourishment to breakfast, something many seniors tell me they deeply appreciate. Digestion is another area where black sesame shines. As adults age, dryness and inflammation inside the digestive tract often worsen. The oils in black sesame help moisturize the gut lining, reduce inflammation, and support smoother digestion, which, in turn, reduces systemic inflammation that contributes to joint pain. What I love most is how consistent the benefits become. When seniors use black sesame paste each morning, the change doesn't feel sudden, it feels steady. Mornings become easier, movement feels smoother, the deep ache in the knees softens, the hips loosen, and daily activities like walking, gardening, or even standing in the kitchen become far more comfortable. 6. Ginger honey crystals, the warm, circulation-boosting morning drink that loosens stiff joints. After 60, many older adults tell me their joints feel cold, tight, or slow to wake up in the morning. That sensation, the feeling that your knees or hands need a few minutes to warm up, isn't just discomfort. It's a sign of reduced morning circulation and low-grade inflammation, 2 things that naturally worsen with age. This is where ginger honey crystals, especially the convenient packets sold in nearly every Asian market and many American grocery stores, become a comforting and effective way to start your day. Ginger has been used for thousands of years as a natural anti-inflammatory and circulation booster. But what makes ginger honey crystals so special for seniors is how easy, gentle, and fast-acting they are. Just open 1 packet, mix it with warm water, and you have a soothing morning drink that supports your joints long before you take your first step out the door. The first major benefit is improved circulation. As we age, blood flow to the joints, especially the knees, hands, hips, and lower back, becomes slower. Ginger's warming compounds, particularly gingerol, help expand blood vessels and encourage smoother circulation. This is why many older adults feel their hands and knees loosen and warm within 10 to 15 minutes of drinking ginger. Better circulation means more oxygen, more nutrients, and more lubrication delivered to your joints, exactly what they need after a long night of stillness. The second benefit is ginger's natural anti-inflammatory power. Chronic inflammation is one of the most common underlying causes of joint pain, swelling, and stiffness. Ginger honey crystals help reduce inflammatory markers in the blood, similar to certain over-the-counter pain relievers, but without upsetting the stomach or interacting with common senior medications. For adults who can't tolerate NSAIDs, ginger becomes a gentle, daily alternative. The addition of honey in these crystals creates an extra layer of support. Honey helps improve blood flow, soothes digestive inflammation, and provides a quick, steady source of energy that pairs beautifully with ginger's warming effect. For seniors who experience low morning energy or rely on coffee to start the day, ginger honey crystals offer a calmer, more stable way to wake up the body. Another overlooked benefit is how good ginger is for digestion, and digestion plays a huge role in joint pain. Poor digestion leads to inflammation, sluggish nutrient absorption, and gas or bloating that push upward on the diaphragm, indirectly affecting posture and spinal comfort. Ginger helps the digestive system wake up, move more efficiently, and reduce inflammation throughout the gut, which calms joint inflammation as well. Perhaps the most meaningful benefit, though, is how comforting this drink feels. The warm, sweet, spicy flavor creates a sense of calm and grounding in the morning. Many older adults describe it as a moment of peace, something that invites the body to relax before the day asks it to move. For those who live with arthritis, morning stiffness, swollen hands, or cold joints, ginger honey crystals can make an immediate and noticeable difference. It's simple, it's affordable, it's gentle on the stomach, and it gives the joints exactly what they need at the time they need it most. 7. Chia meal, ground chia. The easy-to-digest, omega booster that softens morning stiffness and protects aging joints. If you wake up with stiff knees, tight hips, or fingers that feel dry and inflexible, your body is sending a message many older adults overlook. It needs more omega-3s to lubricate the joints and calm inflammation. Omega-3s act like natural oil inside the body, keeping the joints smoother, cushioned, and more comfortable throughout the day. But here's something most seniors don't realize. Whole chia seeds, the tiny black seeds everyone buys, are actually very difficult for the aging digestive system to break down. After age 60, stomach acid naturally declines, digestion slows, and whole chia seeds often pass through the body without releasing their omega-3 oils. That means you're eating chia, but your joints aren't receiving the benefit. This is why chia meal, or finely ground chia, is so much more effective for seniors. When chia is ground into a soft powder, the omega-3s, protein, and minerals become immediately available for absorption, often 2 to 3 times more bioavailable than whole chia seeds. Just 1 tablespoon of chia meal sprinkled on oatmeal, yogurt, or a morning smoothie can make a meaningful difference in joint comfort. One of the biggest reasons chia meal is so helpful is its ability to retain hydration inside joint tissues. As we age, our joints naturally dry out overnight. The gel-forming fiber in ground chia helps rehydrate the connective tissue and improve synovial fluid production, the natural lubrication that keeps joints moving smoothly when you stand up in the morning. Better hydration inside the joints means less stiffness, less grinding, and easier movement. Chia meal also delivers a plant-based source of high-quality protein, which helps strengthen the muscles surrounding your joints. Stronger muscles take stress off the knees, hips, and spine, allowing you to move with more stability and less pain. This is especially important for older adults who experience weakness, balance changes, or difficulty with daily tasks like climbing stairs or getting out of a chair. One often overlooked benefit is chia meal's impact on gut health. As we age, inflammation in the digestive tract becomes more common, and poor digestion can trigger inflammation throughout the body, including the joints. The soluble fiber in ground chia helps calm the gut, improve regularity, and reduce inflammation at its source. A healthier gut leads to a healthier inflammatory response, which directly translates into less joint pain. Chia meal is also rich in calcium, magnesium, and phosphorus, minerals older adults often struggle to absorb from food. These nutrients support bone strength and help joints stay stable and well supported. Magnesium, in particular, relaxes tight muscles and reduces the nighttime muscle tension that contributes to morning stiffness. What seniors appreciate most is how simple chia meal is to use. There's no taste to adjust to, no pills to swallow, no complicated prep. It blends effortlessly into nearly any breakfast food, and because it's already finely ground, even seniors with sensitive digestion tolerate it exceptionally well. Compared to whole chia seeds, which can cause bloating or discomfort, chia meal is gentle, smooth, and absorbed quickly, making it ideal for adults over 60 who want noticeable improvements in joint comfort without upsetting their stomach. 8. Pumpkin seed protein powder, the magnesium-rich morning boost that strengthens joints and reduces inflammation. After 60, many older adults don't realize that one of the most common hidden causes of joint pain, especially knee aches, hip discomfort, and lower back stiffness, is a magnesium deficiency. By age 60, nearly 70% of adults in the US are not getting enough magnesium. And when magnesium is low, the muscles tighten, the joints feel stiffer, inflammation rises, and everyday movement becomes harder. This is where pumpkin seed protein powder becomes one of the most senior-friendly, joint-supporting additions you can stir into your breakfast. Unlike whey or soy protein, pumpkin seed protein is easier to digest, gentle on the stomach, and naturally rich in magnesium, zinc, omega-6 GLA, and anti-inflammatory amino acids, all of which help protect aging joints. When you add 1 scoop of pumpkin seed protein powder to your morning smoothie, oatmeal, yogurt, or even applesauce, it begins working in 3 powerful ways. First, it helps relax tight muscles around the joints. Stiff muscles are one of the biggest drivers of joint pain. When muscles surrounding the knees or hips tighten, often due to low magnesium, they pull on the joint and increase pressure with every step. Pumpkin seed protein delivers a highly absorbable form of magnesium that relaxes these muscles, allowing the joints to move more freely and with less grinding. Second, pumpkin seed protein reduces inflammation inside the joint lining. Pumpkin seeds naturally contain anti-inflammatory compounds like phytosterols and antioxidants that calm swelling in the synovial membrane, the soft tissue inside every joint. Seniors who eat pumpkin seed protein regularly often notice a gradual softening of joint stiffness, especially in the morning. Third, pumpkin seed protein provides clean, plant-based protein that strengthens the muscles supporting your joints. After age 60, muscle loss accelerates sharply, a condition called sarcopenia. Weak muscles place more load on the joints, making pain worse. The amino acids in pumpkin seed protein help slow muscle loss and support better mobility throughout the day. Another impressive benefit is the high zinc content. Zinc helps repair connective tissue and supports the enzymes that rebuild collagen, the cushioning material inside your joints. Seniors with chronic joint discomfort often have low zinc levels without realizing it. Pumpkin seed protein provides zinc in a form the body absorbs well, especially when eaten with breakfast. Digestive health also improves. Pumpkin seed protein is naturally easy on the stomach, high in fiber, and supports a healthy gut microbiome. That matters more than most people realize. An inflamed gut increases inflammation throughout the entire body, including the joints. A calmer gut means calmer joints. One more benefit seniors love: pumpkin seed protein helps stabilize blood sugar in the morning. Sudden blood sugar spikes increase inflammation, worsen joint pain, and make energy levels crash. Adding this protein powder creates a more balanced breakfast that keeps you energized and your joints supported. And the best part? Pumpkin seed protein powder has a mild, slightly nutty flavor that blends smoothly into nearly anything. It doesn't have the chalky taste of many protein powders, nor does it cause bloating or reflux, making it ideal for adults with sensitive digestion. 9. Bee pollen granules, the natural anti-inflammatory topping that reduces morning joint pain and supports all-day mobility. If your joints feel inflamed, swollen, or unusually stiff in the morning, especially in your fingers, knees, or hips, there's a good chance your body is dealing with systemic inflammation, something that becomes increasingly common after age 60. And while many seniors focus on supplements or pain relievers, few realize there is a simple, powerful, natural food that has been used for centuries to calm inflammation from the inside out. Bee pollen. Bee pollen granules are not just a health food trend. They are one of the most nutrient-dense natural substances on Earth, containing over 250 biologically active compounds, including vitamins, minerals, amino acids, antioxidants, and anti-inflammatory flavonoids that directly support joint health. When you sprinkle just 1 teaspoon of bee pollen onto your morning yogurt, oatmeal, cottage cheese, or fruit bowl, it begins supporting your joints in several important ways. First, bee pollen helps reduce inflammation in the joints. Perhaps its most powerful joint-supporting compound is quercetin, a natural antioxidant known for reducing swelling and calming the immune system. Many older adults with osteoarthritis or rheumatoid-like stiffness find noticeable relief when quercetin becomes part of their daily routine, especially when taken in the morning before inflammation builds throughout the day. Second, bee pollen supports healthy tissue repair. As we age, the body takes longer to repair muscles, tendons, and connective tissues. Bee pollen provides amino acids the body uses to rebuild these tissues, helping the joints stay supported and the surrounding muscles remain strong enough to protect movement. Third, bee pollen increases circulation, delivering oxygen and nutrients to the joints more effectively. Poor circulation, especially in the legs, hands, and hips, often makes joint pain feel heavier and more stubborn. Bee pollen's natural enzymes help open blood vessels slightly, encouraging smoother movement and better comfort throughout the day. Many older adults also appreciate bee pollen for its effect on energy. Joint pain often comes with fatigue, but bee pollen gives the body steady, natural energy without caffeine, sugar, or stimulants. This gentle energy boost improves mobility because when you feel more capable, you naturally move more, which keeps the joints from stiffening further. Bee pollen is also excellent for gut health, and gut health is closely tied to joint pain. A large portion of the body's inflammatory response is controlled by the gut. When digestion is inflamed or imbalanced, inflammation increases throughout the body, including the joints. The enzymes and probiotics naturally present in bee pollen help calm the digestive tract, which reduces overall inflammation and makes joint discomfort less severe. What makes bee pollen especially senior-friendly is the ease of use. No swallowing pills, no harsh flavors, no complicated recipes. You simply take a small spoonful and sprinkle it on top of whatever breakfast you already enjoy. The flavor is slightly sweet, slightly floral, and blends beautifully with oatmeal, yogurt, pancakes, smoothies, or even peanut butter toast. However, I always recommend seniors start with a very small amount, just a pinch, for the first day or two, especially if they have seasonal allergies. Once tolerated, 1 teaspoon per day is perfect. When it comes to joint pain after 60, most people think the only solutions are medications, creams, or simply learning to live with it. But what you and I just walked through today shows a very different truth. Your breakfast, the very first meal of your day, can become one of the most powerful tools you have for reducing inflammation, softening stiffness, and protecting your mobility. Not with complicated diets, not with expensive supplements, not with anything extreme, just small, gentle additions that work with your body instead of against it. Whether it's the anti-inflammatory warmth of ginger honey paste, the omega-rich comfort of chia meal, the deep, joint-calming minerals in pumpkin seed protein, or the natural healing compounds inside bee pollen. Each of these breakfast additions does something simple but profound. They reduce the swelling that stiffens your joints. They nourish the muscles that protect your movement. They strengthen the tissues that carry you through your day. And most importantly, they give you back a sense of control, the feeling that you're not just getting older, but that you're choosing foods that help your body age better, move easier, and feel lighter. After caring for older adults for more than 20 years, I can tell you this with confidence. It's never too late to support your joints. Never too late to rebuild strength. Never too late to wake up and feel more comfortable, more mobile, and more capable than you did yesterday. So here's my gentle challenge for you. Pick just one of these additions, only one, and start tomorrow morning. See how your body responds. See how your joints feel. Then, if it helps, add another and another. Because the truth is, your morning can be the beginning of less pain, more comfort, and more freedom in every movement you make. I'm Dr. Emily Carter. Thank you for spending this time with me today. And if you found this helpful, remember, your body is always listening to the choices you make. Give it something that helps it heal. I'll see you in the next video.